welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Leslie, and if you guys have followed my channel for a while, then you guys would know that a year ago I uploaded a video titled Fake Friends and Exes, where I kind of just spilled the tea on my personal life and talked about fake ass friends I've come across to and what I learned about guys, because Lord, freshman year was that year. So I decided to make a part 2. So this is gonna be fake friends and exes, what I learned my sophomore year, because I learned a couple more shit. I also didn't learn and repeated some mistakes because I don't learn. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right in with the friends part. So I had a friend who is, I still love very dearly. She's a good person. The problem was that she would only talk to me and my friends when she needed us. When she didn't need us, she would go back to the person and not talk to us. She would ignore us. She would make us feel very, very crappy. And there was just a point where I was done with that. Like, I knew what I deserved, and I definitely didn't need to feel this crappy over a friendship that it's not even a friendship anymore. Like, I just felt like she was using me, and that's when I was just like, I'm done. Like, I really am just done. Yeah, I'm dumb too, like. But I have talked to some of my friends, and none of us have really talked to her. So I learned that as soon as someone starts like treating you like that, like, walk out. Like, you know, and a couple friends were kind of like, no, but what if like she's eventually gonna need us? And I'm like, okay, cool, like, yeah, I get that. Like, one day she's gonna realize, and yeah, well, I'm not gonna wait around till she realizes that. Like, I have shit to do, and this is annoying, and it made me feel crappy. And I was like, I'm sorry, like, I can't, and I can't be the bad friend here because she's the one who started with all this shit. Like, you know, and it's not the first time. Like, it happened several times. So I was like, out. One thing that I also learned is you need to know the difference between like best friends and acquaintances, classmates, whatever. Because I really got confused this year and mistook what was just like an acquaintance with my friend. So then when they did something that wasn't really friend-like, I was like, oh my god, you know. But then I was talking to my parents and to a couple people, and they were like, well, she was never your friend to start off with. Like, yeah, you guys talked occasionally, but she wasn't actually like your friend. And that's when like it hit me, and this is where this came in. So I wrote notes here, so if I look down, it's because I wrote like everything down, just like a couple shit, you know. So that's also where I fucked up, because I mixed friend with professionalism and boyfriends. And let me just explain to you, and I'll get more into the boyfriend part of this and the exes part. But I had a friend who, she's a very, very good photographer. She's really cool, she's really nice, she's a very, very sweet person. Okay, so I asked if I could have a photo shoot with her, and we did. It was amazing. I got some good ass pictures. I have them on my Instagram. You guys can go and follow her too, because she's so good. I tag her in the pictures that, you know, I took with her. But she told me that her cousin was interested in me, and I was like, I'm down. But I wasn't really down because I had so much shit going on, and I wasn't ready to be like committed to a person. But I didn't listen to myself, so I went ahead and I dated him. And then we broke up. And in a way, I kind of saw it coming, because I used to live in Kansas and I moved to Texas, so obviously I was gonna break up with him eventually, you know. But just the way it ended, it was rough. And I'm not gonna say I'm innocent here, because like I flipped it up too. Like, the way I broke up with him was kind of rude. And then we're not friends anymore. She doesn't like me. We've had some problems. I don't regret dating him, but at the same time I'm like, damn, like, I lost. And yeah, she wasn't like my friend, I guess. She was just like an acquaintance. But I'm like, okay, I could see a friendship in that, because she was really cool. I felt really comfortable taking my pictures with her, and I could see us being friends. Then I dated her cousin, and then it all went downhill. And I really like her pictures, and it sucks because you know, even though I live in Texas, I'm still gonna go to Kansas, and she's a very good photographer, and that's it. Like, professionally, I don't think she's interested in being my photographer, and she's really good at it. Like, I have to give her props, like, everything. And I put this on my Instagram story, like, we may have our differences, but if you do something that's good, like any creative work, or not just creative, but if you're just successful, like, fuck, I can't get mad at you for that. I'm not gonna be jealous. Like, I'm proud of her for how far she's gone and how good her pictures are. Like, damn, like, they are really, really good. And I'll probably put some up here if I can of pictures that she took of me, because I was honestly so impressed with the results. Like, damn, she good. I learned to not mix certain things, like, and also, she was my acquaintance, she wasn't my friend, because as soon as that happened, she hated me. So, like, yeah. Okay, so let's just get right into the exes part. My favorite. So, this year, I wasn't ready to commit, and I feel like it's not like I was hoeing around or, like, whatever. Like, that's not even it. It's just that I just kind of wanted to chill. I was also very busy. Like, I had so much shit going on. I had a full-time job, I had a part-time job, and then I was going to school. So, like, I really didn't have time to hang out with a guy. So I'm like, if I don't even have time for myself, how the fuck am I gonna have time to, like, hang out with a guy? Like, and I should have just listened to myself and realized I wasn't ready to be in a relationship, and I just kind of wanted to, like, do me for a while, and that would have saved me from a lot. I did say that I don't learn from my own lessons, because I started talking to an ex from the last video, and that, nope. And then I dated, you know, the cousin of my friend, or acquaintance, or whatever you want to call it, and yeah, that didn't end up good either. I just feel like if I would have just listened to myself from the start, I would have avoided a lot of shit. And I don't know, I mean, I wouldn't say I regret it. It's just one of those things that you're like, fuck, like, why didn't I listen to myself? Like, you know what you need, you know? And if I would have just paid more attention, like, it would have helped me a lot. It would have saved me from a lot of, like, drama and stupid ass shit. So, what I learned my sophomore year, and advice that I give for people going into sophomore year, it's been one of the hardest years for me. Besides me having, like, a job and being in sports, my grades went down so much compared to, like, my A's and B's. What I learned sophomore year is probably listen to yourself, because you know what you need. This year was a year that it was always go, go, go. I always had something to do. I never had chill time. And, I mean, I like that. Don't get me wrong. But there's also a point where, like, you need a break. And that's okay. I just wish that from this I could learn what I can handle better. And as soon as I feel a little too much, I can be like, okay, I might need to back away from, like, one thing. And you'll see a difference. Learn it's okay to ask for help. Because that means that you know what's going on and you want to get better. So, ask for help, kids. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed sitting down and just talking to you guys about my sophomore year. It was a hell of a year. It really was. And when I look back, I'm like, fuck, like, I survived that. It was crazy. But I'm also just really proud of myself and of everything I've learned. I hope that I don't forget this stuff and make the same mistake, which I'll probably come back my junior year and tell you guys I made, like, half of these mistakes again. That's cool. Eventually I'll learn, or not. I'll just be single forever with commitment issues. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button to let me know, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because why not? And yes, I love you guys so much. Bye.